show, brought to you by the Nouns Square and the best place to get your Nouns news on the web. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right into the episode. Proposal 300, Nouns Mirai, Japan. Proposed by Nouns DAO. The TLDR. This proposal is for Nouns to have a presence at WebX, a 2-day Web3 conference in Japan, with an IRL tea house, inclusion in a live painting art exhibit, VR noggles, and a metaverse presence. The cost is $73,000, or 39.5 ETH. The IRL booth is mocked up in the proposal as a tea house, introducing visitors to Nouns with Japanese suites and cute booth design. Nouns will be displayed across the WebX plans in the metaverse, including a study room for learning about Nouns and a Nouns fashion show. Noggles will also be displayed on water bottles and bags distributed throughout the event. In total, the sponsorship fee is $35,000, including $15,000 for the water and bag sponsor. $15,000 will fund the team and travel. The remaining costs are for the booth decorations, the custom VR noggles, live painting materials, prizes, and merch. As for the community sentiment, this prop is currently behind 84 and 118 against, mostly due to the anti-conference sentiment, which has been consistent recently by Nouns voters. So far, many of the 4 votes have come from Nouns founders. Onion said, "My default position on IRL conference events is that I'm not really convinced that they are creating value for the DAO when heavily funded in ways like this. That's not a hard stance by any means, but this prop doesn't sway me in the other direction." Krell abstained on the vote and said, "I would love to fund the Japanese community in other ways. Example, fund Tagawa to draw noun murals all over Japan, or create some cultural landmark." Sorry if I said those names wrong. Voting is open and will end on Friday around 7 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to go vote. Proposal 301, Artmatr X Nouns. 1001 Nouns. Proposed by Little Nouns DAO. The TLDR. This proposal would give each holder of Nouns from 0 to 1,000 the opportunity to claim a physical version of their noun created by Matter Labs Robotics. Each holder will be airdropped a redemption token and a portal with AI and algorithmic control over the creative process. A week after the token-gated website is launched, in August, Artmatr will host a live Nouniversary gallery event in New York City, giving holders the ability to create the pieces live that day. Artmatr has been developing new art-making software, which is now ready to go into production. This new Matter Labs robot will be Nouns-sponsored and branded. Artmatr is coming to Nouns to help fund their endeavors as they push the envelope of technological creativity and define the bridge between digital and physical works. Cost for the hardware and software development, including UI for Redemption Portal, team cost, art production, event production, and marketing comes out to $469,000. Each redemption will include the 18-inch by 18-inch artwork, shipping, and additional digital content, including photography and videos of the creation. Artmatr passed and delivered their first proposal to create much larger physical works of Nouns for a week, which cost $150,000. As for the community sentiment, it will be interesting to see how Nouns respond to a prop that is so high in cost, but also benefits every holder and a budding art house that's focused on disruptive art making. Bookhead voted for with 1 vote and said, "Artwork is very important to expanding our culture, and I think that being the first DAO to organize and coordinate a large-scale digital to physical bridge could have a lot of potential provenance value that we can leverage going forward." One voter in Nounsel said, "Props that only benefit Nouns holders are not the way." Another Nounsel voter said, "Great tech, but the ask is too big." Mako from the Artmatr team posted in the Nouns community Discord, adding, "We have exciting projects in the pipeline that can use much of the same tech, and through marketing and sponsorship, Nouns will be associated with some of the leading digital artists in the world." Voting for this proposal is open now, and it currently stands at 18 for, 24 against. That voting will be open for 3 more days, so make sure that you go and vote. Proposal 302, fund a code for arena audit for DAO V3, proposed by Verbs, the Nouns engineering team. The TLDR, this proposal is for $200,000 to fund the audit of upcoming DAO V3 upgrade proposal. This upgrade will need a second audit due to its complexity and potential vulnerabilities that were previously overlooked. The DAO upgrade introduces several new features, including a Nouns fork, which is a new minority protection mechanism for the DAO, proposal editing, and a conditional voting period that will activate after a last-minute proposal swing from fail to pass. pass. $148,000 will be used for the audit, with $100,000 of the prize pool going to auditors. $50K could be used for an optional review. Any unused funds will be sent back to the DAO. As for the community sentiment, as with most tech upgrades, we should see this proposal pass easily. It currently has 0 votes against in the Council. There's been no discussion otherwise so far, but voting opened on Tuesday afternoon and will run until Sunday afternoon. Our last prop for the day is Proposal 303, TSP x Ask Long Beach Silverado Skate Park, proposed by Noun in collaboration with the Skatepark Project and Action Sports Kids. The TLDR, this proposal asks for $164,000 to fund a 5,000 square foot skate park revitalization with a Nounish touch in Long Beach, California. The goal is to fund a safe, public rec space for local youth, many of whom are from a low-income background. Currently, the park is unusable due to wear and tear. The project will take 4 weeks to complete, likely in summer of 2023, including a Noggles rail, biking ramps, and Nouns artwork around the park. Both of these have been approved by the Long Beach Parks and Recreation Commission, with an effort that began in April of 2021. The Skate Park Project is a nonprofit founded by Tony Hawk in 2002, aiming to increase access to outdoor rec in underserved communities through skate parks. So far, they've built nearly 700. Action Sports Kids is a Long Beach-based nonprofit with a similar mission, so far building 10 skate parks around Long Beach. The majority of the costs are for the design and construction. As for the community sentiment, this is clearly a very Nounish proposal, working with 2 nonprofits to create a rec space for an underserved community. However, the cost may keep some Nouns from supporting it. So far, most discussion has happened in Nouncil. One voter said, "We'll always vote for skate park revamps, especially if it's Nouns x TSP." One against voter said, "Nouns is being asked to disproportionately fund the park for the benefit received. Tony Hawk's NGO should shoulder more of it." Voting opens today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will end Monday night. Make sure you vote. Thanks again for watching another episode of Prop Talk, the voter companion show for the Nouns DAO. Until next time, stay Nounish.